Hi, I'm Glenn Coyne from syracuse.com. I'm here to give you an update on the Micron Technology project, which is planned for this space right behind me on Caldnoy Road in the town of Clay. This video and all of our Micron stories are brought to you by Howard Hanna Real Estate Services. Now, the big update with Micron is what's called an environmental impact report. Micron submitted it in March, and it details the project's impacts all the way from air and water pollution to traffic to housing to jobs. The county has refused to release this report yet, but we've obtained a copy of it. And reading through it, I can tell you that the impacts of this project could be enormous. First of all, the project itself could cover the area of 3 state fairgrounds. Micron says it'll hire 9,000 people, most of those in central New York. The economy could boom by billions of dollars every year, and 64,000 new residents could come to central New York to follow the plant and the growth that could come with it. Now, there's a lot of downsides. Traffic could be so bad as to overwhelm the roads here in Clay and Cicero. The plant and the power sources it draws from could produce as much carbon emissions as 500,000 vehicles. And the growth that could be spurred here could make it much harder for us to find housing in an already tight housing market. Now, Micron says a lot of these issues can be dealt with. It's going to buy a lot of renewable energy. The roads can be expanded. There's talk of putting a new interchange on 81 and on 481. And the county and the state could give incentives to developers to build more housing. Micron's report also lays out a very detailed timeline over the next 20 years. Construction on the first facility, which is called a fab, would start early next year, and the last one would be finished in 2041. There could be 4,000 construction workers on this site at any given time over the next 16 to 20 years. Now, none of that's going to happen until this environmental process is done. This report that Micron submitted is being reviewed and is going to be made public in the next month or so. At that point, the public gets 45 days to comment on it, and then a final report is prepared, and Micron can move ahead and try to get the permits it needs to start construction in November. Now, that's the plan, and plans can change, so stay with us on syracuse.com. We'll continue to update you.